The following video is not aimed at kids, and it's way more of a romper if you either don't care about spoilers or you already beat this part. Cheers, mate! Hello, Stake Driven here, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we had a tremendous butt clencher. We were not able to save the young couple, but we did save their little baby kid, creature, thing, Mabob, Jigamaru. And the dragon has revealed himself to his people. And now, Foreskinald is here. Let's see what his ass wants.
You have suffered dearly of late. Yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat-Han, might be saved.
So they actually
I
are
say
gonna
again,
help.
I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
He's right there.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thancred, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world.
Unless we stop it. Duh.
The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
So they are planning on taking some non-Sharlayans.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
Sparta, obviously.
'Tis by no means madness.
Yeah, it's Sparta.
With the coming of the seventh umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Allag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save.
Somebody must have convinced them.
Including you, our dear friends of Radzat-Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thancred. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase.
Damn, that's a good line.
Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
The filter was causing lag.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Duh. What's up?
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palika's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who
Fire
undergo
away.
the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
They're emotion creatures.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
Yeah, of course. Ooh. It's Oh, well, now we don't.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
Interesting.
You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
As far as we come, after all the horrors we've seen, there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? If so, are we powerless to forestall it? Greetings, honored scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency at the Satrap. His Excellency the Satrap. Brave scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here in Megaduda prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. Oh God, not another banquet. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Virda. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Mesmaine. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. Okay. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems like an ideal venue. And to you, Boonstake Driven, there is someone we had hoped to introduce you to in particular. While I'm loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? Okay. A personal invitation. Knowing full well your services are in highest demand right now, this must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. Got a bad feeling about this. Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, join me in the Aetherite Plaza, and I shall go on ahead. Blah. They fixed the Aetherite! Finally.
We just unlocked the role quests. I just saved you 2 long, boobless hours.
Might as well start the first Paladin quest. I'm not really gonna do it today, but I will start. I have come on behalf of the Twin Adders to enlist the aid of an accomplished fighter. The small folk cower in their homes for fear of an unprecedented threat to the 12 Woods. A blasphemy. It strikes quickly and with deadly precision before returning to the shadows whence it came. Try as we might, we have not devised a way to track it, much less slay it. Several brave souls search for it even now, but their chances would improve greatly if they had stout protector by their side. Judging by your reputation, I dare say you're precisely the man we seek. What say you? Will you serve as the shield that stands between Gridania and certain doom?
Absolutely. Protecting the realm is what I do.
I will take that as an enthusiastic yes. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and report to my superior. All Gridania shall pray for your success.
I'm a captain. I'm in the Twin Adders. I probably am his superior.
Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be, and this is a lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kazel from your friend Grahatia. I understand that there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beast. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Maidrid's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you out with? Oh,
I get a choice. A glass of your finest local spirits.
as you wish. Pray join your friends, and I'll bring you your drink.
Oh. He's gotten over his fear of drinking. Lamit, not Lamit. Oh my god.
Dumbass!
Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell?
Oh, you know, the usual.
Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details?
Boone recounted what he knew.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
Yeah, they do. Oh.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
We gotta find the source, man.
No one would survive.
Wow.
Here's your order, friend.
Look at the size of that drink.
Oh boy.
Wait, did it shrink when it hit the table?
May you
No,
find
but it-
comfort in these dark times.
I need to find comfort in the bottom of this glass.
Where do we go from here?
Big cheeseburger.
If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
No,
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate.
Could
Even
we...
the flower she gave us is no more.
That's true. We could go to the Ethereal Sea physically and meet her. Elvis. He says something profound.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Huh? How do you mean? Raha! Come on.
Elidibus. I sealed him in the white auracite of the Crystal Tower back on the first.
Wait, I thought he was dead.
Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
Are we going to the first? Holy shit.
We can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
We get to go to the first! We get to say hi to Rain! It would be a good opportunity to see how Rin's getting along.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah!
That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure.
Yes.
Should it come to it.
Indubitably.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Absolutely.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the Ethereal Sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats.
Nice.
If only to slow the spread.
Fantastic.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see.
So much to do, so much to see.
Where beginning ends, and end begins.
Hear you now. A story that has a beginning and an ending. An epic. That ends in a beginning. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Yep, all repaired. In that case, it's time we each attended our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Rin. Tell her I miss her. Hey, Raha! Take this spoon, my spirit vessel. Oh? You still have that thing? Oh. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower's systems in the umbilicus. Okay. Even if it's the smallest fragment of a little bit. If there's any bit of him left, we should be able to talk to it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensa gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Ah, you betcha, Raha. Well, we'd best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we'll see each other again ere long. Hey, Lena! Boone, you are returned. She's got a very thick accent, doesn't she, if I remember correctly? Have you been well? You and the others? As well as we can be. Full glad am I to hear that. I trust my lord is enjoying himself. More than he should. He said this to you? These exact words? Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Boone, for taking care of him. Yeah, me and Thancred added him to our drinking buddy group. Every Thursday we go out. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile a request though it is. Rarely it is. And tell him all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should govern the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. He's one heck of a dude. Great leader. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked very much the same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she's been of late. Oh. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta talk to her. She and the other Crystarium youths hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, much bigger than the first. Oh. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So, when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she'd be more willing to confide in you. May I ask that you broach the subject with her? Absolutely. You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well. I shall fetch the key at once and take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I'll be along as soon as I can. Alright. Meet you there. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Oh my. Wait for Lena? Okay. Let's find out. Wonder what's going on? And why it's specifically unskippable. Oh, is shit about to go down? Do my eyes deceive me? Is that truly Boone? Oh, Belloc.
Ah, it is full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend.
What a wonderful surprise to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we're planning to produce some tome chronicling the events from the flood to the Knight's return. For this project, records by the world's people, historical and contemporary accounts. Where's Ren?
I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors.
Okay, Belloc, I get it. Who's Morin again? There is no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you would indulge me, just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Amongst them, who offered the greatest struggle? Oh god. Hades? Oh yes, Hades, he who sought to resurrect his ancient brethren, he was the final obstacle. Yet compelling as it is, I worry that mere words won't do justice to that fateful confrontation. Yes, indeed.
Now, I know you'd love to talk your ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves.
Of course, and afterwards, won't you join me? I was hoping you'd clarify a few spots in your treatise.
Till the next time, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, tell him not to overexert himself.
Oh god. Tell him again and again till his ears fall off. He's gonna overexert himself and die, isn't he? Don't answer that, viewers. I mean, I don't want people who've actually beaten the game to spoil it in the comments section. I forgot how nice this place was. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Oh, you three.
It's him. It's Willie him. What are you doing here? If you're going to go into battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself.
Best not, Wrinkly. You only give him a stomachache. Aww. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. Oh, that's who he is. He's the freaking alchemist. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight. I need you to choose a fighting style. Oh. You want to be a mage? Arkil doesn't know. Axe, sword, or bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. Oh, no. You should ask me. I know best. He isn't here. Ah! Oh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits him best? Axe, sword, or bow? The sword! The sword? If you took up the sword, you could be just like... Brandon, the Warrior of Light! I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. I miss this silly music. I wonder who's gonna show up next. Where is Reen? Such fun he's been having, basking in the adoration of musty-old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings, but does he have a spare thought for me? Of course not. Eh? Who dat? I waited and waited, but he won't... Feo? Is that you? Is that you, my snailing? Oh, faithful Feo, oh, loveliest of branches, how I've missed you. If you truly miss me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call me twice with the passion next time, though for there to be a next time, you've got some struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? Yes. How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Wait, you spy on me while I'm in the source? She's been watching me and Stola get it on. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we faith folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow, such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Yep. Ah, but here are the ones you're waiting for. I wonder what matter of blah blah blah. Let's see what's gonna happen. I guess there hasn't been much time dialage in here. My apologies for the delay. Boone, it's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I'll leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter it at your leisure. I'm relieved to hear everyone is well. Thancred misses you sorely. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking things, it's just that... I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Hydaelyn, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside of me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, the connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then the other night I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. So you did see the blazing skies. But then I blinked, and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I'd seen. Wait a minute, didn't that happen to us? As far as I can tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Boone, what are you not telling me? Oh, many things, like what me and Stella get up to. Wait, what? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. He began to recount whatever it is she reacts to. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amrod has come again. I can't believe it. Poor little Rin. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us, please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured that we won't go quietly. Yeah, that's the spirit. Now, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too shall we, united in a purpose beneath the blazing sky. Yeah, by the way, need any more coffee biscuits? No, I still have 3,000 of the ones you made, thanks. You're headed into the umbilicus to consult with Edelibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena, decide how we might best prepare for the final days. It's farewell for now, but we'll be seeing each other again, I'm certain of it. Okay. To the umbilicus. Or the gatekeep. Oh, wow. Been a couple months since I've been here. Let's see, we had all those things we did, curing tempering, and then... Whoa. Yeah, and then I had that vacation in Costa del Sol. That was nice. But now, down to business.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
So a faint echo of him may exist.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
Wow. It's
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me?
Oh boy. It's
I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
Who do I look like, Clarissa? Boone recounted everything he was instructed to recount. He had a list.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star.
Did they, though?
The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill.
Yeah, by the way, we gotta ask you about Flower.
Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation.
Useful.
Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Goody. Thank you.
I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done. Where to begin? The end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own.
Dang it.
The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him. Fandaniel.
I see, so he discovered it.
Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him. Long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days.
By summoning Zodiac.
And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation. So consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me.
Tell
Yet
me.
I know it not as a flower, but a place.
A place?
A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there. And before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Hermes? Are they all Greek gods?
That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
What?
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
You mean before I got sundered?
I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility.
What if we induced an echo and...
And a truth that fills my heart.
Tell me.
My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Time travel?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy.
I see.
As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment.
Time travel.
Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed.
Time travel!
Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you.
Well, that's good. We shouldn't affect the past.
Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change.
That makes sense.
For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days.
Yeah, any changes we make will
You
split the
cannot
timeline.
reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
It's the only choice we got. But time travel, really?
Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act.
Okie doke.
You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority.
Huh?
First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, I've been neglecting my machinist training, but, oh, there's more of the scene. Great.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular.
Alright. This is crazy.
All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act?
Oh, I thought you meant you were gonna go back to sleep.
Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting. In that promised land, beyond memory and dream.
The ethereal sea.
Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back.
I thought I was looking back. Traveling to the past. Oh. He looks resolved, but he's really confused.
Hydaelyn, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us.
I didn't care much for that game.
May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Well then. There appears to be more to the cutscene. Alright, I'll let it run a little longer. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, this is quite a rush. If it weren't for the mortal peril the world was in, I'd be having a lot more fun. Wish I could do this a few more times. Wow! Yeah! Bruh. Oh, I see. So this is what it's like to be partially summoned. Oh my god, they had skin. But can we find the answers we're looking for in the past to save the world? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. See you in the next one.
It's just a jump to the left, head a step to the right, put your hands on your hips, and tuck your knees in tight, but it's the pelvic thrust that'll drive you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again and get chicky nuggies.